I want to show you some examples now for companies that I work with. Um, this is a company called Dharma Shop. It's a retail shop. What I want to point out here is that we use one of the blades of the Swiss Army knife is mission, and so we target people that are interested in the mission of this company. They sell artisanal products made by artisans in Nepal and Thailand, and we have this video that he shot, and we share this as a introductory piece to people on our targeted list. Um, we've been running this for a couple months, and it hasn't really gone stale. You can see that we've had 3,100 people like it. It's been seen 124,000 times, but it's got shared nearly 500 times. So this is an example of an introductory type of ad that draws people in and is shareable and relevant. Same company, we do product stories. So when we draw people into a particular product, there's a product called the Singing Bowl. We actually have this ad that shows the product being made, and you can see there that that's been viewed, 267,000 times. It's got shared 1,600 times. A product story is a really good way you can show how a product is made or tell something about a product to draw people in. Same company. You can see we use three elements here: the mission, the product, and the offer. So Dharma Shop's mission is supporting Tibetan artists since 1999, and they offer specific products. And we have an offer code right in there. So we use three different things to draw people in and drive them in. I know I'm flipping through these kind of fast. I want to be cognizant of time. This will be available as a replay where people can go through this and pause it, right, Perry, like as much as they need to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to kind of fly through this a little bit. Another company that I work with is Boulder Bed Headbands. We use the same thing here. This is copy that we've tested against other copy, and this is kind of our standard control. It's been a winning control for many years. We change up the creative, but we use the same introduction, the name of the person that founded the company and why she started the company. And we draw people in, we talk about the mission, we tell them about the product, and we give them an offer, and we drive people in. And we're using the carousel ad in this instance to drive people in. Another way we drive people in for this company is relevant articles. So obviously we're selling an exercise headband, and a big target for us is runners. So what we do is we create content that is relevant to runners. And so this is just one way. We don't mention really anything about a product. What we do is we drive them into our blog, and we let them read an article about this 5K, okay? And they get to our blog, we tag them, and now they get into our virtual audience. But you can see here again, this ran for about 3 or 4 days, and we got 350 people to share it, which I thought was pretty amazing, and a fair number of comments and likes. So like just about half the people that liked it also shared it, which I thought was pretty cool. This is our friend Bill Perry, Catch Fire Funding. And one of the strategies we use with him is he helps people fund their businesses with their 401k. And so we use customer stories to drive people in. So very similar to kind of Humans of New York, we have kind of this story about each of the clients that do these stories, and we drive them in with these videos. And we've got 10 or 12 videos that we have cycled up, and we just cycle them through and show them to our prospects. So customer stories are really engaging. This is another one where we use a testimonial. You could see kind of similar to Humans in New York, we have a quote there. And it really kind of talks about the effectiveness of the tools. We're swamped thanks to your tools. We see the most amount of referrals that I've ever received. So we drive people in through a customer testimonial. This is a client where we use an industry hot button. In the medical industry, everything's driven by patient satisfaction surveys. So here's an example of basically tapping into a hot button. And this is, I showed this about 2 days after we launched it, but there's been a lot of discussion from on this ad itself, on this post, because it's such a hot button, and it helps introduce my client to the medical community, and it offers an alternative to drugs for sedation. I talked about this morning. This is the med spa that I mentioned this morning, Perry, and using an educational approach because we can't talk about in Facebook about the perfect body or anything like that. So what we do is an educational approach. We talk about the procedures and we talk about the benefits of the procedures and draw people in to the website where we can do a lot more specific things like before and after pictures and stuff that you can't show on Facebook. And so this is kind of a good way, if you're in one of those markets that's kind of iffy in terms of the Facebook world, you can use this consumer information or educational approach to drive people in. Is really